into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway, towing the slab in today's game, Cutter Crawford. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
The pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
Line drive to short and caught. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. Batting third, a guy they're looking for a little more out of right now, Carlos Correa.
Well, there's no doubt he's an important bat for them, and one they want to get going as soon as possible. Now, with that said, it's important that he doesn't let that pressure just snowball and get out of control. I'm just looking for good at-bats from him today and see what the outcomes are.
Alex Kirilloff stands in now and watches strike one. And that one is lifted in the air. Duran has this one sized up, makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Carlos Correa. That one fouled off. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs, base is empty. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. And it hits off the monster. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing. And a fraction of an inch different on the bat. And it is probably out of here.
Here's Byron Buxton. Pitches in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. High fly ball down the left field line. Into the monster seats and gone. His 21st of the year. It's 2-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Off the mark there. And that is ball 1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
1-2.
2 runs across in the inning, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Fights that one away, still 1-2. On the ground right side. All back to first. And that is that. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Fenway and towing the slab, John Means. Having a pretty ridiculous season so far.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number one. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. The guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Triston Casas.
Yeah, he's got a hit in 10 straight games, Boog. I mean, clearly swinging the bat well right now and carrying that momentum from game to game, just being real consistent at the plate. Look for him to have some good at-bats here today.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. Pablo Reyes stands in. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Fought off foul. 0-2 now. And they'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. And that is that. Go the Red Sox. They trail it here 2-0. In the air out towards right center. Under it. Brings it in, and there's one down. Max Kepler at the plate. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And a pitch. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Hit hard, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
The pitch. On the ground, a short could be two. Steps on the bag for one. And that's two. So it's no runs on. Back here at Fenway Park. And here's the first baseman, Triston Casas. He was late there, strike one.
Good strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And a foul ball. 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now batting Jarren Duran. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to the left. Whips it to Kirilloff. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for Boston. They trail things here 2-0. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. Crawford back to work. Larnach, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Fouled off left side. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
That's out to center field. Moniak under it. And there's one down. Here's Alex Kirilloff. Swings through that one. 0-1.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if he can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
And it's caught for the out. Here's Carlos Correa. And there's the strike. Well struck left field. And it bangs off the monster. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play. Jeffers in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next pitch in for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. Correa on third. Buxton at first. 2 out of the inning. That one ripped. That's back there. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. Home run number 20 on the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run.
And now here is Matt Wallner. High fly ball down the left field line. Reyes brings it in for the third out, but the Twins get a 3-run shot. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back inside Fenway Park as we go to the last of the third. Down the third baseman, Manuel Valdez. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Going 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog. I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And that one fouled off. At the belt and fires. Sliced hard but foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Connor Wong at the plate now as he chases after that one. The Twins leading by 5 here in the last half of the third. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to second for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Back to the top of the lineup, Mickey Moniak. Up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Wong, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two outs. Santana drifts towards it. And that's the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And we're back here at Fenway Park. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Max Kepler. There's the strike.
On the mound, he's got to remember.
0-1.
Remember, his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
On the ground to first. Casas on to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Here's the third baseman, Carlos Santana. Right through there for a strike. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Farmer in the box for the second time. One ball, no strikes.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. High fly ball, right field, under this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Tyler O'Neill. The pitch. And a good eye there.
1-0.
In the air to left center. Makes the catch for the out. Pablo Reyes up next for the Red Sox. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Fly ball to right. Settles under this one. Snags it for the second out. Now batting Tristan Casas. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's in there. Strike one. Kicks and fires. And that's off the inside edge. Going to count 1 and 2. He goes down looking. Red Sox go down quietly. Back in Boston, here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. The wind-up pitch. That's in for a strike.
Well, these Twins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at...
Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Cutter Crawford done for the afternoon. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Josh Winkowski gets the ball now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better runs in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Kirilloff in the box again. Takes a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And here it comes. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Larnach at second with nobody out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
1 and 2.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Man at second. And that one a little bit high.
It's a good take.
Hammer, base hit. Coming home. He scores. It's 6-0.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Man at first, Byron Buxton, the next twin up to hit. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Winkowski throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. Swings and misses, struck him out. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. There's a strike.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
Righty to the plate. To third, Valdez. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here in Boston, leading off, Jarren Duran. Means back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a tapper. To first. One up, one down. And stepping in for Boston, Bobby Dalbec. That one lifted to left. Larnach should have this one. He's got it, and there's two away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Valdez stands in here, takes ball one low.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball. Out to short, Correa. Tosses to first. Inning over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. Top 6. Now it's the Twins DH, Matt Wallner. Wallner measures 6 feet 4 inches, 26 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Right-handed reliever. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Kepler, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Carlos Santana, the next twin up to hit. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. There's the strike. Swinging a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie.
Number 63 into the game. He last pitched 2 days ago. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. And fires in a fastball at 95. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Santana off of first with 2 away. In the air, left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. So a strong showing there from the Boston bullpen. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Twins 6 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at Fenway, here's Trevor Story. And he deals. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Wong now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So the batting order turns over. And now the center fielder, Mickey Moniak. Smoked to the left, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Two on, 1 out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That misses. And that's ball 1. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Next offering way upstairs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. That misses. And now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
At the belt and fires. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Now the left fielder, Pablo Reyes. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Story at third. Moniak over at second. O'Neill over at first, so 1 away. And there's a ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That's to third. Base hit. One run is in. The throw to third. In there safely.
Nicely done. Brings home two. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Now here is Triston Casas. Puts it in the air out towards left center. That's a base hit. Run scores. To third. Tag. Got him. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. There you see how he's doing down the stretch with his August and September splits. Bullpen action for the Twins. Steven Okert warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Topa, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Buxton moves under it. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Trevor Larnach. The wind and the pitch.
Trevor Larnach.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
That one ripped, but foul. Here's the 0-2. And that just misses. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Kirilloff in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
In the air, right field. Duran sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And he brings it into the warning track. Twins retired in short order, but they still lead at 6-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brock Stewart.
Well, he's a big time strikeout guy out there. This season averaging more than 1 per inning.
Here's the second baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. And a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Hard hit, right side. Gets it to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Fastball right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Edmanuel Valdez up next for the Red Sox. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. That's inside.
2-0.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. That one hammered center field. Buxton going back. Banks off the wall. And that's a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
One out, runner at second. Here's Trevor Story now. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-5. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. This pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Base is empty, one away. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. There's the strike. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him swinging.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone.
Caleb Fieldmore takes over on the mound.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Next to hit, Mickey Moniak. Two down, nobody on. That one missed. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's tightened up a bit. Ready to begin the 8th, and now Byron Buxton. Lifted in the air, right center field. Moniak settles under it. One up, one down. And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Foul ball there.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
The punch out there. 2 down.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. We found a way to just get it by him.
Walner in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Reyes makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Tyler O'Neill. And a pitch. Out front and foul to the left side.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
That one inside, and it's 1-1. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Yohan Duran warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Chases that one upstairs.
The high fast.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Two now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Reyes stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Trying to hold a one-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Close, but call the ball. And the count is 2-0.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
And that's whipped for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance to hit the ball hard like you did right there.
Next for the Red Sox, Tristan Casas, 1 for 3. Rip, but it curls foul. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the second game of the series.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. No 2 count. You feel like you've got a lot.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Steven Okert.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Now it's going to be Jarren Duran. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Bounce to Santana. They get the force. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the. We go to the 9th, and now the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Moniak settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Brennan Bernardino.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Bernardino, 32 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. 1 down, base is empty. On a line, base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even the
runner on the go. The other way. And that's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Save!
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Show the willingness to drive. That pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Next offering misses down and away.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That's a base hit, run scores.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Nice job of driving.
Brian Bayo gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Kirilloff in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable. No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball.
Throws to first in time. And that is that. Where they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Yohan Duran.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and you see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Righty delivers. There's a swing and a drive. Buxton ranges back. And it's over the monster and off the billboard. A solo shot. His 17th of the year. It's 7-6. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
High fly ball out into left center field. And there's one down.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Trevor.
He's 2 outs away. Trevor Story digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Wong, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. And another ball.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Line drive. Hooks it away for the out. So they're down to their final out. And now Mickey Moniak. That one misses.
That's the ball.
Ball 1. Two outs. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
With the winning run at the plate. They're the home team trying to pull it out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Duran is just 1 strike away. Bounce that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swinging, and the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
1-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6.